What's up, guys? Today we're doing a shoulders and tri heavy workout and then a back and bi hypertrophy based workout. I'm going to start with barbell shoulder press. Set this up. If you have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment or message me on another video. If you have any suggestions for videos, give me them. Whether short or long, whatever fitness questions you have, I will try to answer them. We're going to start off with a little warm up here. Barbell shoulder press. I'm going to be lifting for a little bit more strength. After my warm up sets, get into 5 rep stuff. Lightweight. Easy peasy. Hoping to get up to maybe 135 today. We'll see. See how it goes. Down here in San Diego, it's windy as hell today. But my gym is rattling around a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud on your guys' end. So now I hit a warm up. I'm going to get into a set that's focused more on strength, which means I'm just going to be doing 5 reps at a time. Even if I like this weight, I can easily do 15 reps maybe. I'm still just going to do 5. I don't want to wear myself out. I'm going to work my way up in weight until I get to a point where 5 reps is difficult to achieve. Easy peasy. Let's keep working up nice and slow until we get there. Like I said, hoping for maybe 125 or 135, but we'll see. Work my way up. If you guys have any questions, let me know. It is cold in here. Yo, what's up? How's it going, guys? I'm trying to get warmed up here. I'm freezing right now. Oh, God, I hate winter so much. What's up? My dog, he's 7-ish. I think. Jax, you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? He watches the door for me while I work out. He's a good pup. All right, I'm going to grab a quick set. Just grabbing 5 reps here. All right, felt pretty good. Yeah, dogs are great. I try to bring them to the gym whenever I can, although most mornings he just wants to stay in bed. Don't you, Jax, huh? But he's a really good pup. He's cute. He loves to cuddle. All right. Thinking I try. What was that, 30? If you guys have any questions or just about fitness, about life, anything, let me know. I think I'm going to try 135. I haven't touched it for a little bit, but Tony, what kind of dog do you have? What's the highest you could bench? Right now, I rarely ever test my 1 rep max just because it's kind of pointless for me. If I was going to do a 5 rep, I'd probably feel pretty confident in 225 for a 5. Comfortably, like probably no spotter. If I was going for a single, oh man, I don't know, maybe 275. I'm historically an awful bench presser, an awful squatter. I just have a crappy chest, man. There's nothing I can do, I swear. How to train back, no pull-up bar. Okay, what do you have available to you? My hair care routine. I wouldn't say that I really have one. I kind of get out of the shower, I just comb it back and then a little bit of gel. Do this at like 5:30 in the morning and then head out. It kind of settles like this. I don't know. Lucky hair genetics, I guess. I'll take it. Guillermo, tell me what kind of equipment you do have available, and we can come up with a little option. Obviously, pull-ups are fantastic, but it's not the only thing you could do. So let me know what you got. All right, let's see if I can get a couple reps out of this. Four reps, not awful. Can you do 8 push-ups? Yeah, pretty easily. If I was going to do push-ups straight, I could probably get around, 50. Something like that. Back that up a little bit. Okay, so that's the highest that I'm going to go. I got 4 reps out of it. I'm going to now back off a little bit and kind of pyramid down. Again, I'm training for strength here, not size necessarily, although a little bit will come with it, which is fantastic. I'm trying to get a little bit more overhead pressing strength. A big difference about this when you're lifting is when you're doing strength, you don't have to go to failure. In fact, most power lifters, strength lifters, don't go to failure at all unless they're competing. And I kind of went to failure-ish on that last one, so that was a little mistake. I should have gone a little bit lighter. Hey, what's up? You have resistance band. Okay, and dumbbells. Dude, you can do so much. If you got some dumbbells, we can easily move into just bent over rows. You can do single arm rows off of a bench. If I'm seated, I could do trap rows, get my upper back, just like that. We could, if you have a bench available to you, you can go chest supported stuff, right? So chest supported rows like this. I could also do kind of an extension where I'm curving and then extending back. Contracting, it's almost like a modified version of a back extension deadlift. And then resistance bands, man, you can set that up to do pull downs, face pulls, rows. You get a full back workout in with resistance band and dumbbells. Best recommendations for triceps and trap using dumbbells only. Great question. I am a huge fan of French presses or overhead dumbbells. I'm actually going to do this exercise next for triceps. But that's what it looks like. I'm trying to get this big stretch through my tricep here, and then I'm contracting out of that stretch. This is probably my favorite exercise for triceps. The second exercise is just good old kickbacks. Can't go wrong with that. You can lay down on the bench and do skull crushers or a California press. Those are really good. Traps, so we got shrugs. I love a good chest supported shrug. I feel like when you're chest supported, you get to bend over a little bit more. You really hit a little bit lower in your traps. If I stand, I really get the top ones. As I push myself down, I'm starting to get more into that lower part of my trap, which is a lot better. If you can do that, it's fantastic. Thanks, Guillermo. Appreciate it. I go to the gym, but most of the time lazy. Yeah, that's a lot of people. I would suggest getting a friend, have some support, someone to go to the gym with, or a trainer. Great idea, right? All right, go back here. I'm just doing 5 reps. I'm kind of pyramiding back down. I don't want to be failing, or hopefully I'm not failing at this weight. Yeah, that was kind of where I wanted to be. Had maybe 3 more in the tank. So perfect. I'm going to pyramid down 1 more and finish off, and then we're moving on to triceps. So today's workout, if you didn't see, I'm doing shoulders and triceps for more strength. I'm just doing 1 exercise each. I've chosen the barbell shoulder press for strength, do a pyramid up, pyramid down, and then I'm going to do an overhead dumbbell tricep extension for strength. Same thing, kind of pyramid up, pyramid down. And then we're going to move on to back and bis, where we're going to train those more for hypertrophy. I've been liking the split lately where I do 1 muscle group for strength and another one for size. And the next time I hit this day, I just switch around. So it'll be back and bis for strength, and it'll be shoulders and tris for hypertrophy. Oh wait, I just said I was going to do another set, and then I took the weights off. I'm distracted. Okay. Let's get it, and then we're going to move on to tris. Sweet. Transitioning into strength lifting where you're not going to failure has been a little bit difficult for me, just because I really like to push myself and have that feeling of failure. My best friend doesn't go to the gym because his genes make him eat a lot and not gain weight. Genetically gifted. I get it. But he probably doesn't have a whole lot of muscle mass on him if that's the case, if he's not going to the gym. So maybe you can convince your friend that muscle matters and that it's fun to have muscle. It's fun to be able to be capable of doing things, Obviously we work out, a lot of us work out to try to improve how we look, but it's also, I can pick up something, I can deadlift anything, I can move something. I'm never worried about anything. And there's kind of a freedom to that. I like being capable. And when I'm 80, my plan is to still be capable. Be able to kick ass, do whatever I want, play sports, not be stuck in some chair, That's mostly, more than anything, that's the best reason to work out right there. Is that so you're capable in the future when others aren't. I want to go travel the world for the rest of my life. I don't want to be stuck in a facility or stuck in my house because everything hurts or I'm too weak to go. I ain't living that life. So I'm warming up right now. I love this exercise. I just get so much tension on the bottom. I do recommend trying to go really deep on it. I personally like to hit the biggest range of motion you can under tension. So for these triceps, I'm trying to get this big stretch back, tons of tension, and then as I press up, I'm going to hit a point where I actually lose tension on my triceps, and it's kind of just shoulders. So I'm not even going to bother with that. I don't know if you guys can hear this place, but my gym is shaking right now. I'm in San Diego, and it's really windy here. Obviously, you probably heard about the LA fires and all the wind up there, but we're starting to get it down here. Hopefully no fires, but it's windy as hell. Tom, you testing out reps in reserve? Yeah, I'm trying to, just for my strength lifts, I'm trying to find weights where I'm leaving, maybe 1 or 2 reps in reserve. I trained strength when I was, maybe a while ago, 8 years, but I was still pushing it to failure. And that's kind of like when you're lifting really heavy and going to failure, you're kind of risking a lot. And I did, and I got hurt. And so I'm trying to find ways to increase my strength with just 1 or 2 reps in reserve, stay a little bit safer. And all the powerlifters I talk to say that's what they do anyways, because you don't have to go to failure to gain strength. That's more of a size thing. Are you active every day? Yeah, well, I'm in a gym. I work here 5 days a week. I'm on my feet for probably 8 hours at least. So, yeah, I'm just constantly doing things. I got to eat all the time, and I'm still, trouble gaining weight because of that. But beyond that, I try to work out probably 4 or 5 times a week, or replace that as well with sports. I love to golf. Every now and then, maybe pickleball, stuff like that. I love it. I want to join a basketball team. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I do boxing every now and then. Just ways to mix it up. It's not, for me, it's not all about working out. If you can play sports and be active too, I think we should find a nice balance between that. Dude, pushing to failure, Tom, is amazing. I love it, and that's why I still do it on my hypertrophy workouts. Like, there's just something about it. It's at the end of it, it's almost like a euphoria, pushing to failure. It's such a good feeling. It makes you mentally strong. I can't recommend it enough for everyone. Just be careful. For most people, especially if you're not an athlete, I would say be careful what weights you go to failure on. Especially if you're not athletic, if you're going to failure on your 5th, 6th rep, that might be a bad idea. If you're an athlete, you might not have to worry about that, right? But as far as injury prevention goes, for most people, failing at like maybe 12, 15, 20 is probably going to be the best, just because you get to push yourself mentally, you get to push those muscles, and you're not going to get hurt, right? That's my opinion. Okay, second set, ramping up. This is 65 pounds. I'm still trying to figure out how many reps I should do if I'm training strength for smaller muscles like a tricep or a bicep, right? Should I still do the 5 reps that I was doing for shoulders? Should I make it 6? Should I make it 8? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm kind of thinking I'll just keep it like around that 5 or 6. So I should try it out for a couple weeks, just see how it feels. We're gonna jump up to the 80. And we'll see how that goes. There he is. Look at him. Jaxie. Jaxie boy. Baby boy. Here, turn around. Turn around. You gotta say hi. He's not having it. Oh. Oh, amazing. Jaxie, good boy. Huh? Up, up. Oh, good boy. Dogs and workouts. It's like the best combo ever. Oh, there's a good boy. Not sure you can beat it, right? You know what I should do? I should open up a gym that just fosters for a bunch of dogs. And you just work out and pet dogs all day. That would actually be really cool. I think they kind of have that idea with kittens in cafes, right? There's got dogs and dumbbells. Dogs and dumbbells. Here we go. Okay, I think I probably had about 2 more left, so that's a good place to stop for now. And see if next week it feels easier, or maybe I could try the 85s. So we're going to pyramid back down. I think I'm going to start taking a little bit less rest in between these sets. Maybe on the way down on the pyramid. So that it's still kind of hitting at 2 reps in reserve as I go down in weight. Yep, that worked pretty well, actually. And just keep dropping. Almost done, and then we're going to move on to back and biceps. And my hypertrophy work looks a lot different than most people's. I've been playing around a little bit more with pre-contraction on all my lifts for hypertrophy, and I'm loving it. It's been really effective. I don't have to lift near as much weight, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. The failure is just such a deeper failure when you lift lighter weights. You know, like if I'm lifting, say I'm lifting 100 pounds of something, and I get to 10 reps, and I'm failing on 10 reps, my muscle isn't necessarily, done. I can still lift another 10 reps at 50, almost like a drop set, right? But if you're failing on really lightweight, you can't do much more even if you dropped. And so it's a really cool way to attack things. So why don't we start with that? Actually, I need some water. I am dehydrated. But, one exercise for shoulders. Obviously with strength, I'm not going to get a huge pump out of it. And then one exercise for tries. Same thing. Maybe got a little bit more of a pump because I took less rest for my tries. But they're feeling good. And we're going to move on to back and buys. Like I said, I just need to grab some water real fast. Any more questions? Cold shower helps with soreness and massage. So cold showers and cryotherapy, cold tubs, all that, do help with soreness, and that's because they reduce inflammation. But if your goal is muscular size, you actually want inflammation. And so cold shower, even remotely close to your workout, is a bad idea. You can do it in the morning if you wake up, but if you're like, work out, go home and do a cold shower, you're potentially hurting your gains. You want to do something hot, right? We want heat and blood flow. The more we can get blood flow to an area, the more it can grow. If you're shunting blood flow, it won't grow. That's why athletes do ice, right? It's because we don't care if you grow or not as an athlete. You just want to be ready to play tomorrow. And I don't want to be sore, so that's ice. Bodybuilders, it'd be actually good to post-workout, go into a hot tub, go into a sauna, have a hot shower. So that's actually what you want to do. Stretching, yeah, I'm a big advocate for stretching. I don't even do it enough myself, but I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I'm at my own gym right now. It's a personal training gym. I'll try and get a little better view of it. We got squat rack, 2 cable machines, dumbbells to 100, a bunch of machines like chest press, shoulder press. Yeah, pretty much everything you need. The only thing that I'm missing, so dumb that I don't even have this, I don't have a cable pull-down machine. So I'm trying to sell some stuff. This place is like Tetris in here. I'm trying to sell some stuff. I have a bicep and tricep machine, trying to get rid of those. So they're just not used very often. And get a pull-down machine in its place. But yeah, this place is just Tetris in there. I couldn't fit another thing without selling, so hopefully I'm not making you guys too dizzy. Of course, I'm out of water. I'm just going to drink out of the jug. Probably looks so dumb. Probably just finish it off on that. Okay, let's get started on back exercises. I'm going to let you guys, if you want, you can be involved in what exercises I do. And I'll walk through how I'm doing it. If you guys want to give me some suggestions. It's really nice. I don't have to deal with any people, you know, or I can invite friends to come with me. I mean, I'm working out in between clients right now, you know, so obviously when I have clients here, it's different, but yeah, I mean, there's sometimes where you miss the gym environment, you know, it pumps you up a little bit more, you get to see some friends, that's great too, so, but it's nice because I'm training clients and then I get to work out and then train some more clients, and it's a great situation. If anyone is ever in San Diego, hit me up, you can come for a workout, have some fun. Jax, look out. If anyone is still there, I just wanted to check, make sure this mic is working. You guys can hear me pretty good. Everything's cool with that? I'm just going to put it back on here. I just wanted to, everyone can hear me right now, hopefully. Okay. So I'm planning on starting with a supine grip barbell row. I feel this really good on my lower lats. So I want to start by targeting my lower lats because I think that that's probably my weakest point in my back. And if you have a weak point, that's what you want to start training. So see if you guys can see my back. I think that's fairly good. See how my lower lats are kind of underdeveloped? So because of that, that's what I want to target first. That's my first goal. So I love this barbell row. I feel it the most. I think it's amazing. Let's see if I can get a good view of it here for you guys. Maybe we'll go slightly behind. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad, huh? Okay. So, like I said, I'm lifting really light, or I'm trying to be lifting light. I'm going for hypertrophy, and my goal is to hit a pre-contraction on all these exercises. So, I'm in a stretch position. I'm going to contract my back and then flex through and squeeze, and trying to squeeze those, the lower lats, okay? So supine grip, pitch forward, pre-contract, up and squeeze. Down, contract, drive, squeeze. The harder I can squeeze, the better. Now let's take it to failure. Ooh. I felt good. My lower lats, feel that a lot. Honestly, I think the weight was pretty good. It's super light. It's such a difference when you pre-contract and when you don't. I can normally load up, 185, maybe it's heavy 225 for regular rows. But pre-contracting, I'm using 65 pounds. It's insane. You train neck. I have started recently because I've ran into just a little bit of kyphosis in my upper back. Not too bad, but I've been starting to do more deep neck flexors, moves like that, just to strengthen the back here. I haven't been working too much on strengthening this up. I've been starting to incorporate traps and stuff like that, but I haven't been doing any neck work like you'll see, fighters do, where they're lifting their neck up against weight. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that at all. I just don't really. Maybe something in the future. I don't know. There's something aesthetically to me. If I can not get super thick here, it makes it look like I'm wider here. You know what I mean? It's almost like if you have wide lats and wide shoulders, it makes your waist look skinnier. Well, if you have a thick neck, it kind of makes your shoulders look smaller. I don't know. I could be wrong. But maybe that's just how I see it on some of these giant guys with thick necks. I don't notice their shoulders first. I notice their neck. So, I don't know. All right. We're going to hop into one more set. Try and take this to failure. And hopefully you can see that I am pre-contracting, driving, squeezing. Pre-contract, drive, squeeze, release. That felt great. If you don't know, having a thin neck makes you look like a victim. Maybe. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, I'm pre-contracting my back. If I was to do this on a bicep exercise, I'm just pre-contracting my bicep and then moving second. So I'm trying to do with my lats here, is just pre-contract that and then row that weight back and squeeze it harder. That's what I'm going after. So, Oblivion, you think I should add some neck work? What should I do? you have a go-to? Yeah, the V-tape is definitely helps push your shoulders out. I think I have a decent-ish V-taper. I could definitely, I mean, if I wanted to get crazy with it, be just losing weight around here. I don't really store much in the front. I store a little more on the sides, so I suppose reducing that could make it a little bit more V'd up. Okay, I'm moving on. If you guys have any suggestions for what exercise to hit next for back, send it to me now, and I'll hit it. I just hit a supine barbell row. I really felt it in my lower lats, so we're looking for something more mid, outside upper lats, something like that. Any ideas, send me a message. How many years have I been exercising? Man, I started exercising when I was 18 or 19, 35 now. Almost the whole time, although I wouldn't say that I took it seriously for a long time. Kind of half-ass exercising for a while. And yeah, more seriously, maybe the last 7 years-ish, you know? Your neck doesn't look bad at all, thanks. Some neck work every now and then. No, yeah, what do you do for neck work? I'm asking. Are you talking like, wrap on a cable and you're going up? What do you do? I am looking for suggestions, is why I say this. Do I do weighted pull-ups? Yeah, I do. Weighted pull-ups are one of my exercises mostly on my strength day for back, so today I'm doing shoulders and back. Next time I'm going to do back and shoulders, strength hypertrophy. I do weighted pull-ups. Last time I did, I think I had a 45 plate, and I got like 7 or 8, something like that. Decent. Yeah, pull-ups for strength are probably one of my favorites. And fairly functional. If I go rock climbing or something, I'm kind of in that same position, which is cool. How do I stick to going to the gym? I love it. I mean, it's kind of what keeps me sane, I'm not just going to the gym to be stronger, look better, but it's like mental health for me, So, yeah, I just find once you start working out, it changes kind of who you are. You realize the power of it. Like there's studies that show that working out has better results against depression than depression drugs. So how can you deny that? It just makes you feel so good. The problem is everyone gets in their head about these juiced up influencers who look insanely good. Well, yeah, they're on roids. You don't have to be that person. You can go to the gym and just enjoy it. You don't have to do even these exercises. You take a yoga class, if that's what makes you happy, do it, right? Any kind of exercise is better than no exercise, guys. And what some people find stupid, other people love. And it's important to remember that. People just have their own things that they just love. Oh, let me see what you wrote there. Oh, thanks, dude. That's really nice. Take a plate and curl up with my neck. Something like this? Is that what you're talking about? Because, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a really great exercise. Let's train your spinal records and traps. Okay, I'm going to hit a one-arm row. I'm going to try that pre-contraction again. Try and be really stable off that. Pre-contract, row and squeeze. Ow. One thing I tell people when you're doing unilateral exercises is do one side, rest, do the other. People go back to back, and their second half of that set is like super half-assed. Just relax. Give yourself 30 seconds, catch your breath for a minute, and then do the other side. There's no need to rush it. I would suggest looking up Jeff Niffert's neck training videos. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if the other people around you are eating poorly, you kind of got to shut that off. I mean, it's just mental control. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't been drinking for 3 months now. I've been to plenty of events over Christmas and New Year's. Everyone's drinking. You just don't. I don't know. There's a point where you just gotta have your goal in mind and follow through on it. You know. I almost just drank out of this giant jug. It's probably dirty. I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. I need to get another set in here. I'm taking forever on this workout. Pre-contract, row, squeeze. Ooh, spicy. All right, I just hit. So I started with the supine grip barbell row. I got a lot of lower lats out of that. And I moved on to this single arm dumbbell row, which I felt a lot of kind of mid outside lat right here. So someone give me a suggestion, I swear to God. Something that can hit my mid back. Anybody. Going once, going twice. I need to do a mid back. I want to do a trap exercise. Maybe even 2 trap exercises. And maybe a straight arm pull down for some lats. I think face pulls help. Nailed it, Cameron. Nailed it. We're going to go do a face pull. Thank you for the suggestion. Absolutely love the idea. Set you up right here. This is actually going to be really great because it'll show you a great pre-contraction on a face pull because you can really see it on this one. Also, I'm making kind of like short videos that are meant to be informative, answer questions, that kind of stuff. If you guys have any questions you want answered, or just what should I make a video about, let me know. Face pulls or chest pulls, yeah, exactly. Honestly, when I have my clients doing face pulls and we're kind of targeting between those scapulas, I have them play around a little bit with what height they're going to where we feel the rhomboids and lower traps contract the most. Realistically, your genetics are different than mine. Where your muscles like line up, where my collarbone is different length than yours. So you might feel it here, I might feel it here. So feel free to play around with it a little bit. Let's see, how does this look? Pretty good. I'm just gonna guess. So here, pre-contract, and then drive in. Big squeeze. I think I need some more weight though. Try more weight. Hopefully that camera looked pretty good. Okay, I'm here. Pre-contract and squeeze, release. Feels super good, but I don't think I have enough weight. Okay. Ended up being okay weight after all. Maybe a touch light, but that's okay. My goal is to ideally fail around like 10 and 12, but you know, if I fail 8, if I fail 18, doesn't matter that much. Just means I know what to do next time. You know, I know to increase the weight next time. But going to failure is going to failure, man. You just got to push yourself. I think I might go straight arm pull down next. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've been going 1 set, absolute failure, move on, which is not very conventional. It's more of a Mike Mensory approach, but I'm kind of just trying to stack a bunch of exercises on it. So it's actually more of like a Dorian Yates light approach. He used to do a ton of exercises, 2 sets, all out failure. I'm not on steroids, so I'm going to go 1 set, all out failure, bunch of exercises. I'm actually really enjoying it. I feel like I'm getting through a lot of stuff. My whole, for back day, my whole back gets hit, so I'm not just picking a few exercises. I get to pick a bunch. So it's a cool way to train. Man, this wind is howling. My back door is shaking. Pretty crazy here. Where are you guys from? Let me know. I'm gonna hit a little row here. But I want to hear where you guys are from, tuning in from. Okay, I'm going to do a set here. This is my row machine. Oh man, probably going to have to take this off just so I can go chest supported. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm sure you can. Okay, so I'm going to try to, that's too heavy. I'm going to try to pre-contract and then drive back. Oh man, that wasn't too heavy. That was probably the right weight. Come on. Felt pretty good. I'm from Dominican Republic, right on, man. That's awesome. I've been there one time, long time ago, but had a blast just on a vacation. Okay, moving on. I'm thinking straight arm pull downs. I'm going to set you guys up on the side here. So you can see the side lat. I love using the V-bar for this exercise. I think it's great. I can kind of stay rigid. I can flex through my lats. Using this bar, probably the best out of all of them. But it is just kind of a preference thing. Some people like the rope. Some people like a straight bar. I just love this V-bar. Let's back this up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to target my outer upper lats on this. So I'm targeting that strand right there. I'm doing that. I'm going to contract it. See that contraction? Contract. And I'm going to pull through with a curved back. Right? Anytime I have a curved back, my lats flare out like that. And if I have a contracted back, my lats come into my midline. So there is 2 ways to do this exercise. You can keep it through midline, and you're working more mid-lats through that contraction, or you push out like a lat spread, and you kind of hit the upper outer part of your lat. And this is what I like to do on this exercise. I feel it so much. And I leave the rows for more of the inner. I'm here. I'm going to try and hit that contraction first, and then move second, stay arched, stay in that lat spread, and then back out. Contract, drive. And my upper outer lats are doing so much of the work. Come on. Come on. Oh. And just take it right to failure. Ooh. And that just gives you a really wide lat spread. Wide-ish. Mediocre. Okay. What haven't we hit? We did a low lat, we did a mid lat, we did an upper lat, we did a mid back, we did a face pull. Shrugs are next. Shrugs and then bicep work. I love bicep work. Okay. So traps are pretty tough to pre-contract. I'm not even sure I know how to think about it. I'm trying to get that up there to contract first. It's really hard. So I think I'm going to just try to focus on the squeeze more than the pre-contract. And it's very possible my body just has to build that neural connection still. When I first started working out, I had a chest that went inside my body. It the wrong way, and every time I worked out, I couldn't feel my chest at all. I probably maybe a year or a year and a half into working out consistently was the first time I had ever actually felt my chest contract like that, ever. And because my body built that connection. And so it takes a hot second. So I don't even know if my body's just not built that connection with my traps or what it is. But I'm just going to lift fairly heavy and focus on the squeeze. I'm just trying to bring my shoulders up to my ears and squeeze that. Nice, one and done. That felt really good. Oh, almost just died on my dumbbells. Okay. Guess what time it is? It's bicep o'clock. Very excited about that. Man, if you guys have a bicep exercise you want to see, comment that right now, and I'll do it. I'm thinking about having something with a supine grip, and then something with a pronated grip. I'm not going to do hammer curls today, because I plan on doing them for my heavy day in 4 days from now. So I don't want a hammer curl, but if you guys can give me a suggestion of exercise, something supine, something pronated. If not, I will just come up with it myself. Any suggestions? Going once, going twice. Sold. All right, we're just gonna go nice and easy. We're doing dumbbells. We're gonna go supine curl. We're gonna be stopping within tension. I'm gonna be pre-contracting, driving up and squeezing. All right, let's get it. I'm thinking 20s. Again, I'm trying to find kind of a medium lightweight for this. Okay. So I'm gonna start in a little bit of a contraction, squeeze, drive, down slow. Keeping tension the whole time. That's my favorite way to lift. Squeezing hard at the top. Trying not to just move through motions, trying to contract to cause motions. Ow. All right, see you later, man. That was fun. Take care. Thanks, man. We'll see you soon. Ooh. I appreciate the subscribe to the channel. That's fun. I'll try and do more lives. You guys can ask questions and have some fun. Get to know each other a little more. Ow. Man, that was a great set. All right, I'm gonna move on. I got one exercise left. Home stretch. Home stretch here. I'm gonna do a reverse curl. I'm thinking about doing it on the cable machine here. I think I'm gonna go with a through the legs reverse curl, because that provides a ton of tension at the bottom, which is awesome. I'm not sure about the weight, so I'll have to kind of test it out a bit. That'll work. All right, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest a little bit longer. If anyone has any questions, you let me know. Actually, I need some water. Hopefully I don't get you guys sick. Water o'clock. If you're hanging out, say hi. Let me know where you're from, what you're doing this fine day. I'm on the last little bit of my workout. I got one exercise left. If you have any questions, I have a doctorate in osteopathy, Bachelor of Science in kinesiology. Anything you want to know, you just let me know. Any questions you have. I do a lot of injury treatment and personal training. Okay, let's get this. Come on. I definitely picked the right weight. That was awesome. I hit one set that really targets the bicep brachii, and another set that targets more brachialis. Crush that. All right, guys. That is it for my workout today. We hit some shoulders and tris to start. Moved on to some back and bis. Hopefully my back looks half decent. If you have any questions, reach out to me on my page. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.